if you want to get into auto detailing, whether mobile or whatever, maybe it's just as a hobby, I'm gonna say the best tool to get is a steam cleaner. And there are many reasons for this, but primarily it's great because you don't have to use chemicals to disinfect. You don't have to spray a bunch of chemicals in the air on surfaces, and it is safer when you know what you're doing. You got the technique down. It is much safer to use steam than most chemicals. And most chemicals leave some type of residue behind. They're not good to get on your skin. Say you rest your arm on a surface that you use, chemicals on. We don't always know the long-term effects of these things. Now, I use chemicals, obviously. I recommend a lot of chemicals here. And there are many great chemicals, especially like Pan, DIY Detail. I've always been a fan of McGuire's. So I'm not knocking chemicals completely. I'm just saying steam is a safe way, especially if it's a car where you have kids. If it's a mom's van or whatever, and a bunch of kids use the car. Kids touch everything. That's just what they do. So using steam is a great way to kind of disinfect and clean without doing that. And beyond that, it's more efficient. It's way more efficient to use steam. You get the thing warmed up, fill it with water, get it warmed up. You can do your basic vacuum and everything, wipe down. But steam, once that thing is heated up and ready to go, man, you can go, I start with like the driver's side. You work your way around the car. You can hit up the seats, floor, everything. If you got anything sticky on the carpet, it usually comes right off with steam. Like steam, maybe a microfiber or a brush. That's my thing. I go around with the steam, and I got a microfiber, and I got a brush that I carry with me. And honestly, I could just knock everything out. And for maintenance washes, I don't think anything is better. Everybody uses air tools now, air guns, and those are great too. I'm not knocking that. Those are great. But steam, man, steam will get the sticky stuff off. Steam will get the grime off. It'll get in areas. It's just so much more efficient. I'm not a big fan of blowing everything everywhere. You can scratch stuff. It's not always ideal. Most of the time it is efficient, right? That's a great tool as well. Like the Tornador, Vortex. Great options. There's so many great options out there. But a steam cleaner, I swear, like you can get it by without even using an extractor most of the time. Like a wet dry, shop vac, good to have, obviously. And that can be your to handle extractions. You can use a drill brush. And if you're trying to save money, I'm saying you can get a shop vac, steam cleaner, and you're good to go. You can handle most things. You can do most, even disaster details with those two tools. So if you want to go mobile, it's efficient. The steam cleaner isn't, it's not that much money, about $100 bucks. You can get one. And then they're pretty portable. Like they will fit in even a car. So like for me, detailing, it was, all right, I have a few big purchases I needed. They're not that big for considering other companies cost a fortune to start. These for me were a pressure washer because I just like the foam cannon. It's pleasing. It's fun. It's kind of cool. Call me a dork, whatever. You don't need it. You don't have to have it. But a pressure washer is great, especially for wheel wells and getting in areas. I do recommend a pressure washer. Or you can get by without one if you have to. That I got me the shop vac, which I got from Harbor Freight, very cheap. Nothing. It's like a Bauer or whatever. It's gets the job done. I actually extended the hose so I could reach further, and other than that, it's been great. Beyond that, steam cleaner, because now, like I said, it can go around. It's just so efficient. You put a microfiber rag on the thing, and you just kind of go around and you hit up everything. I typically avoid headliners for obvious reasons, but you can use it on a head carefully, quickly. Like for certain things, it's about speed. You want to be quick. Put a microfiber towel, wrap it around the end, and just hit up the headliner if you have to. With that, I usually go with the damp microfiber. I do the minimal needed to actually clean the thing because it's not worth messing up headliner. It's just not worth it. but steam just is so useful. So main benefits here: you don't have to have chemicals. It's way more efficient. For most of, you can clean seats, carpet. You don't need a carpet shampoo or extractor most of the time. You can use chemicals if you want, if you need a little extra something to clean. It gets off gum. If you ever have gum on there or something sticky that's just stuck on the carpet, steam is great for that kind of stuff. So I use cheap, I think it's Home Right or something. I'm gonna post it up here. I probably have footage all throughout this video. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna edit this. I'm just kind of talking. Honestly, I'm not scripted, but it is what it is. This is from my experience and what I've read, what I've researched, what I use. I believe almost any steam cleaner will work. It's a pretty simple thing, you know what I mean? I don't know about the little handheld portable ones, you know, because they're not going to be able to last long enough to make it around a car. Just get one of these that you can plug in, fill it with water, plug it in, start it. It takes, like mine takes about 5 to 10 minutes to heat up. That's the worst thing about it. But while it's heating up, you can go do other things, like do a quick vacuum while it heats up. By the time you're done with the vacuum, it's ready to go. Go around the car, you get everything clean, and it's more fresh. You know, it's pleasant. I gotta admit, it's a very pleasant experience because it just cleans so much better. I don't know why. Steam is just so effective. So if you're starting detailing, you're new to detailing, and you're considering buying stuff, but you're not sure what to buy, this is one that I recommend you definitely buy as soon as you can. It's going to make your life easier, especially for maintenance washes, but also for disaster details. Because honestly, I would not do a disaster detail without a steam cleaner. It would just be so frustrating trying to get all the grime out, get everything out using other tools. So get yourself a steam cleaner.